Hi, I'm Jay and welcome back to my channel. On this channel, we talk about all things lifestyle, health, and wellness. So if you're new here, consider subscribing so you can stay up to date when I post new content. I just wanted to first shout out all of my new subscribers. I'm excited that I hit my subscriber goal of 300 subscribers by the end of 2023. So cheers to that. I know some people watching this may be like 300 subscribers. That ain't nothing, but that is something, you know, when you started at 0, started at 1, and then your channel is just slowly and organically growing. So all my new subscribers, shout out to you. I'm excited to see where the channel goes in 2024 and what type of content I can push for you guys and things that may help you, that may make you laugh, that may be of interest to you. But again, shout out to 300 plus subscribers on the Sincerely JD channel. Now, let's jump right in. So today is December 26th, and we only got 5 more days in year 2023. And I was just kind of reflecting over 2023, and I thought I'd do an episode about 2023 reflections and what to look forward to in 2024. Every year at the beginning of the year, I do a vision board. I used to just write my vision board out, but in the more recent years, I've gotten more fancy with my vision board. So when I was reflecting over 2023, I was just kind of looking at the vision board that I made for 2023 and just purely reflecting. What did my year look like and how can I prepare myself for what God is going to do in my life in 2024 and how he's going to bless me. And so I'm going to just show y'all my vision board real quick. So this was the vision board. Now, some people say vision boards should be private and this and that. Maybe, I'm not saying like make your vision board and like post it on your story. Do whatever you want with your vision board. But you just sometimes have to be careful like sharing your vision with everybody because some people will prey on your downfall. So if you know like this is what I want for 2024, this is what I see for myself. Maybe your vision board is just between you and God or you and your close friend or something like that. Somebody that can help you pray for that and help you, develop a heart of expectancy for that. And so anyway, when I made my vision board, we were at a vision board party, but every day since I kind of just had it up in the corner of my room. And when things got hard, I would just sometimes look at my vision board and just even in the midst of the year, reflect like, dang, that already came to pass, or dang, I'm already doing that. And you'll be surprised that how when you write things down, write your vision down and make it plain, and then focus on it, how you can accomplish things and make things happen. So anyway, here was my vision board. It was pretty cute. And so when I look at it and I reflect on it, my word for the year was happiness. But I'm actually glad I put joy on here too, because what I realized throughout 2023 about happiness is that it's fleeting. It's something that comes and goes, and sometimes you're happy and sometimes you're not. It's just unrealistic to think that you're going to be happy every day, all day, or even on most days, honestly. And so I was glad, I guess, maybe that was the Holy Spirit saying put joy on there too, because what I learned in 2023 is that choosing joy takes courage. Lord knows I had some good days and some bad days this year. And on those bad days, having to choose joy was courageous, because there's some days where I just want to throw in the towel, some days I just want to give up, things like that. And so, I'm glad I put joy on my vision board because, again, happiness is fleeting. You might be happy today, you might be happy next week, and then you might just run into a storm. But joy, even in the midst of a storm, is something that you can choose. And when you do, give yourself a pat on the back, because that's courageous. Because it's hard to choose joy when you're going through things. But anyway, that was my word for 2023 was happiness. But again, joy was down there. And I feel like joy was more appropriate as I continue to walk through 2023. One thing I have on here is Dear God. So all this is just little stuff about God. And I just wanted to be more, what am I trying to say, disciplined in my walk with Christ and giving, my time to the Lord. Just trying to be intentional about not giving him my last, but my first. So meaning when I'm waking up, I'm spending time with him, I'm praying, I'm in my devotional, stuff like that. Because too often we get up and we already on our phones. We already go. Oh, Lord, let me respond to this text. Oh, let me do this, let me do that. and then you blink and it's the end of the night, and you like, I ain't even prayed today other than over my food. And then, you know, when you get to praying, and maybe it's just me, if I wait to the end of the day to like really spend my time with the Lord and pray, in the midst of the prayer, I just start thinking of other stuff. It's been times I done fell asleep. Like, it's a mess. And so God just deserves, he gives us his best. And so he deserves our best. And that, in my opinion, is giving him our first. And so that's why I had that as the first thing on my vision board. The next thing I had on here was elevate your lifestyle. I didn't really know what I meant by that. I just knew I wanted to elevate my lifestyle. And so one thing I can think that I did to elevate my lifestyle in 2023 is I did buy a Benz, baby. And I love my little Benz. It's cute. But I, you know, that was just kind of a God thing too. I literally was riding down the highway and I seen this man in a Benz. And he just looked so clean in it. And I was just like, I gotta get me a Benz now. Like, I need a Benz. It was a mess. I wasn't even thinking about a Benz. But everything worked out. So I did buy that. Style, I feel like I look cute. Chanel, I did want to buy me something from the Chanel store, which I did do. I bought a Chanel wallet. And so if you haven't watched my episode on my Chanel unboxing, go and watch that after this, because there are a lot of actually good money management and money saving tips in that episode. But anyway, I did buy a Chanel bag. On here is just friends and family, just trying to be more intentional about spending time with loved ones, because again, you know, life is short. You don't know how long you're going to have your people. So love on your people, be around your people while you can. And I feel like I did more of that this year. At the bottom, I have good times, DC, summer of fun. I did go to DC for my birthday, so that was fun. If you have not watched that vlog, after you watch the Chanel video, please go click on the DC vlog. DC was lit. It was lit. We weren't doing educational stuff. We was doing all the lit stuff. So I had fun there. Volunteer is something else I had on here. I just want to be more intentional about serving. You know, God has just blessed me beyond measure. And so I just want to be more intentional about volunteering my time and then just serving others in different aspects, which I feel like I did do that at my church, and then just through other avenues. Really any opportunity I saw to kind of serve and give, not just give monetarily, but even of my time, I tried to be intentional about doing that. The other thing, couple of things I have on here on the other side, I have financial planning. Again, when I put this on here, I didn't really know what I meant by that. I just was like, I just wanted financial planning. I wanted to be more intentional about my money, and I think I talked a little bit about this in that Chanel episode I'm talking about. I just had a lot of savings, and so I wanted to be more intentional about putting my money in places where I could make money without having to try. So I did do that. I opened up 2 certificates of deposit. I paid off my student loans in full. My credit cards are completely paid off. So really the only debt I'm going into 2024 with is my Benz and my car loans. So that's it. So I'm pretty proud of that, because now I'm actually accruing like a good amount of interest on my savings, and I kind of already had some other like investment accounts open and stuff like that. But I just wanted to be just more intentional about like not just having my money sit there, but how can I grow my money in a way that makes sense. So financial planning. The next thing was healthy. Show of strength, take your time. This all has to do with my health battle and journey. As you guys know, if you follow this channel, I have dermatomyositis. That is an everyday up and down battle. Honestly, it's a mess. I'm so tired of this, I can't even begin to explain. And people might look at this and be like, girl, you do not look like what you're going through. But even that takes effort to not look like what I'm going through. I'm having a breakout of my rash right now on my face. You can't tell, but I mean, it's there. So it's just, I definitely wanted to take it easy and be easy on myself as it relates to this, because sometimes I'm hard on myself with it. Like, why am I not better? Why is this regimen not working? Why is this approach not working? You know, that type of thing. But I mean, I done came a long way, but it's definitely still a journey with this. So anyway, the only thing that I've done recently as it relates to my health is started seeing a functional medicine doctor, and he put me on like an autoimmune paleo diet, some low dose naltrexone, which is a different type of medication, but it's not like a steroid or immunosuppressant, and just gave me some more natural supplementation milligram dosing wise to kind of help mitigate this. So I've only been out at that for 2 weeks. And that's why I say I'm having a breakout of the rash, because it's one of those things when you start like a new regimen, everything gets worse and then it gets better. So I'm just kind of annoyed. But anyway, I'm just still keeping on with the dermatomyositis, because this is just, it just be getting on my nerves. But I'm not going to complain. The other thing I had on here was swipe left, boyfriend, find love. Now, this ain't happened yet. I ain't got no man still, but it's all good. I think some of the experiences that I've had in 2023 is definitely going to prepare me for what I'm praying for as it relates to that. Just, if you my friend, then you already know some of the crazy dating experiences I done had this year. But it's all good, you know. Like I said, I think every little thing that you encounter, every person you encounter, every experience you go through just ultimately sets you up to have what you're praying for. And so that's going to still probably be on, not probably, it is, going to still be on my vision board for 2024. But I just need me a well-dressed black man. Look at this little well-dressed black man with a nice smile. Chocolate. So anyway, that's still on there. The last thing was new year, new dude. My hair was short at the start of the year, and it was real cute when it was short. Like, I kind of want to cut it back off, but I had lost all my hair when I first got sick, and so now I just feel like I just don't want to cut my hair because of that. But the little sassy short hairstyle was actually like really cute. So I don't know, I might cut my hair back off. But anyway, I say all that to say that was my 2023 vision board. And, you know, I'm proud of everything I did in 2023. Like I said, paid off my student loans. I became a charge nurse at work, bought the bins. I started working on my cookbook, so that's definitely going to come out I can't say top of 2024. Early 2024, Q1 is my goal. Hit my subscriber goal on here, and then just became more disciplined in my walk with Christ. And so I think those are all great things. I see a lot of memes on Instagram like, oh, 2023 was the worst. I can't wait till 2024. Blah, blah. Just a lot of people just saying 2023 was kind of rough. And it has been. As you know, it don't matter where you live. Inflation, you know, everything costs them just so much money. You know, everything is just a mess. You know, but at the end of the day, I feel like, you know, we all still blinking and breathing. So that's a blessing in and of itself, regardless of what the world got going on. You know, God still has everything in control. So I choose, like I said, choosing joy takes courage, and I try not to complain despite everything that's going on. So I'm actually, as I reflect back on 2023, yeah, it was some good days and some bad days, but it wasn't all bad. It was not all bad. I'm still very blessed and very thankful. So going into 2024, for me, I'm just changing my perspective on things. Like going into 2024, I'm just expecting a harvest. I feel like personally, I've planted seed in good soil, and it's harvest season. It's as simple as that. Like, you know, when you've been going through for some time and, you know, like I said, trying to choose joy, trying to stay kind-hearted, trying to look at the positive and, you know, have a good perspective on things. That's all putting seed in good soil. And so I just feel like I'm going from hoping that things will happen to expecting that things are going to happen. Like, not like, oh, I hope I get a husband. No, I'm expecting it. It's just whenever God ready, like that type of thing. I think the difference between hope and expectancy is hope is, you know, desiring an outcome, but you're uncertain about what may happen. So it's like, I hope this is going to happen, but it might not. And expectancy is just the opposite of that. Is, you know, expectancy is knowing that it's going to happen. Sorry, I just drew a blank. So it's like knowing that it's going to happen. You're not uncertain about the outcome. You know that it's going to happen regardless. And that's just kind of the sentiment I'm trying to take into 2024 is, you know, just expecting. And I was reading my Bible this morning, and I came across Romans 12:12. And it says, rejoice in confident hope. Rejoice in confident hope, be patient in trouble, and keep on praying. So when I saw confident hope, that's expectancy. It's like confidence. Because what's crazy is God can do anything. You know, we sometimes focus on what we don't have versus who we belong to. And it's like, God can do anything. So it's like, why aren't we walking in expectancy when we have God? when we have Jesus, who literally can do anything. All things are possible through him. So we should be living in expectancy and boldness. Like, yes, this is going to happen. Yes, I'm going to be healed. Yes, I'm going to be financially free. Yes, I'm going to be whatever, have a family. Yes, I'm going to be a mom. Yes, whatever it is that you are hoping for, you need to walk in a confident boldness and expect it now. Not just, I'll be so glad if one day. It's like, no, it's happening. I already know. So you don't even have to worry or get discouraged, or you could be happy for others as you see them being blessed, because you know your time is coming because you expect it. And so that's just the sentiment I'm trying to take into 2024. And then another verse I came across when I was just reading my word this morning was Galatians 6:9. And it just says, let's not get tired of doing what is good. In just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up. So don't give up. I know it's hard to not give up because, we definitely, 2023, like I said before, people have been saying it's just been rough and I'm just ready for it to be over and this and that. But it's just the right time. It's all about timing, and not our timing, but God's timing. So if you just hold on, I'm telling you, you will reap a harvest, especially if you know that you've been putting seed in good soil. My hope is that you have. So I just encourage everybody that's watching this, don't focus on what you don't have, but focus on who you have, which is Jesus. So all things are possible in 2024. Earlier I was praying and I was, just thinking 2024 gonna be my best year yet. And when I said that, it's like the enemy was like, what? Your best year yet? How could that be possible? And then I just have to rebuke that in the moment. Like, it's possible for 2024 to be all that you want it to be. It is possible. You might not see it right now because the world is so crazy and everything's so inflated and you're going through and you but it is possible if you expect it. And so the enemy will try to put doubt in your mind. Trust me. As soon as you like, I'm gonna walk in boldness, I'm gonna be secure and confident in my hope, I'm gonna be doing, the enemy gonna be like, what? That sounds crazy. 2024 being the best year yet? After 2023, how? Don't let him get you in a state of doubt or fear as it relates to any of that, because 2024 can and will be your best year yet if you expect it and you believe it. I think we put limits on God because we don't believe. It's our own unbelief. God is like, I can do anything. I can turn this around in a second. But if you don't believe he can, then that's probably why you're still waiting. So like I said, don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on who you have and whose you are. And then keep on praying and believing that your harvest season is coming, because the truth of the matter is God can turn it around in a second. God don't need, I need all of 2024 to turn it around. He can turn it around January 1st, 2024. If, again, you believe it and you walk in expectancy. So I'm excited for 2024. I haven't made a vision board or anything for 2024 yet. I probably will do that. But regardless of what I put on there, now, like I said, the sentiment is expectancy. Like, I expect it to come to pass. I know that it will because I have God. And so why wouldn't it? It's just as simple as that. It's going to happen. And so I encourage you to do the same and just to kind of reflect over 2023. I don't know how everybody's year went. Everybody had good days and bad days, but try to hang on to the good days in the way that God has blessed you. And the fact that you made it this far to the end of the year, still living, still breathing, still kicking, still fighting, and walking into 2024 with a harvest season expectancy that, you know what, things finna turn around. If things ain't going good for you right now, please trust and believe that they finna turn around. But you have to have that belief. So don't let the enemy fill your mind with unbelief. So that's my encouragement for y'all in 2024. And I'm excited to see what happens in my life and what happens with the channel and how things will grow. So stay tuned because it's harvest season, y'all. We are all about to reap a blessing if we don't give up. So before I hop off of here, I did want to say the reason why I got on this little bling bling stuff is because it's going to be the new year. And most people going to be drinking champagne on New Year's Eve. Not me, because I don't drink. I can't drink. So I do have my sparkling champagne. I mean, this ain't champagne. This is Martinelli's, which is just basically juice. But I just wanted to throw this out there because I saw this it was a reel, but about champagne hacks that I thought was pretty interesting. So Unless you just one of the people that open up your Ace of Spades champagne, you just tilt up and tilt back and kill the bottle, I feel like these tips are pretty helpful. So one of them was never put ice cubes in your champagne. Most people know that. But what the TikTok was saying is, let's say you open up your bottle of champagne and it's not quite cold yet. Just put your bottle in an ice bucket and fill the ice bucket with ice. Put about 4 tablespoons of salt on the ice, and then pour cold water over the ice and let your champagne sit in that for 10 minutes, and it will be perfectly chilled for opening. Because, you know, sometimes, especially on New Year's Eve, everybody bringing bottles and different stuff like that, and then it ain't, like warm champagne is just simply not good. But that's a way to get it perfectly chilled in 10 minutes or less. The other hack that they mentioned was if you want to keep your champagne bubbly, let's say this was champagne and I was drinking this, but I only drank half the bottle, you can put a metal spoon in the neck of the bottle and it'll keep it, the fizzle or the carbon dioxide or whatever. So it'll keep it bubbly, because most like this champagne, even this little bottle, you can't recap. And so if you want to keep it bubbly, then you can just put a metal spoon in the neck of the bottle. And then lastly, let's say you just got too lit and you just threw your bottle in the refrigerator. You didn't remember the metal spoon or nothing like that, and now your champagne is flat. One thing they mentioned is that you can drop a raisin into the champagne bottle, and what the raisin does is it absorbs the carbon dioxide and then releases the carbon dioxide back into the bottle, and so your bubbly is bubbly again. So I thought that was pretty helpful. So anyway, like I said, 2024, most people will be drinking some champagne, so utilize those hacks if you found them helpful. But I'm finna pour my little juice, okay? Because again, I can't drink, so. And like I said, we're expecting the harvest season, so cheers to 2024 and all that God is going to do through you and for you. Stay blessed. Until next time.